Welcome back to Therapy Thursday. Oftentimes in clinic, we'll see people that wake up and say, I just woke up and out of nowhere, I can only turn my neck this much. You probably know the feeling when you go to check your blind spot and instead of turning comfortably, you end up having to do one of these because it hurts so much and you almost feel unsafe driving. Today I'm going to show you a quick 3 exercise series that we tend to progress people through to better allow for a freer range of motion and something that you can start on your own even before you see a therapist. The first one is just going to be laying on your back and just taking your neck into that motion that's uncomfortable. You will likely find that you have more range of motion when you're laying on your back because you do not have that compressive force of gravity. The reason this is effective in the acute stage is we find that it actually sort of lowers the alarm bells that the person's system is experiencing, trying to prevent them from turning too much because it's painful. So that added range of motion, you might sit up and say, well, that didn't do anything. But just trust us, it all adds up and allows you to retain that range of motion afterwards. So the keys with that one is you want to make sure that it's a surface that's relatively flat. It's not going to be good if you're on a thick, heavy pillow, so you're doing it from the neck flex position. So for instance, on your back on your bed, you might just take the pillow away. And let's say I had pain turning to my right. From here, I would just simply go until I experience the discomfort and then gently bring it back. It's a very simplistic exercise to do. We typically don't tell people to hold at the end phase. We just tell them to go into that discomfort and then slowly bring it back. Once you feel like you've mastered that one or you want to move to the next one, we like to do a rotation with overpressure. I have my spine friend here to show you. Say I was turning again to my right hand side. I would rotate to my right, use my left hand to try to grip around the back of my vertebrae here to provide a little bit of overpressure just at the end. So I try to turn on my own as much as I can and then provide a little bit of overpressure. So turning away from you, that one looks like so. So if I was to turn to my right, I would grab the back of my spine with my left hand and just provide a little bit of a pull this way and allow it to come back. This is called active assisted range of motion, and you'll find you get an additional couple of degrees. Our final variation is a common one that people prescribe. It's called a cervical spine snag exercise. You'll need something like a hand towel. You're going to cross your arms in front. And same idea, you can do this completely passively where I'm pulling with my right arm to bring my neck further than the range I'm allowed. The version that we prefer though, again, is trying to turn on your own and then just using the towel for a little bit of added motion that you are unable to get on your own. So there it is, a simple little 3 exercise series that you can do when you wake up and you have pain like that, or if you've strained your neck. Always try these under the guidance of your therapist. That's a no-brainer. But we'll see you next week on Therapy Thursday.